It's in the game.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Do you hear me, man? Don't be janking, man. You ain't got the bread. Don't try to prank me, man. Back in the days, I was riding on them twanky things. Ice on my neck and my wrist with a blanket ring. I stay dripping, man, like a bad drain. Louis Fendi, Gucci, Louis, do you hear me, man? Protected like the Pope, I'm saying this sincerely, man. You run up, you gon' get hurt severely, man.
This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As the official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL, USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Baltimore Ravens and the Las Vegas Raiders. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And here we go. 4 quarters of football headed your way. From his own end zone, here we go. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Walker going in motion left. Lamar off to play fake. Oh, and the pressure is there. They're going to get to him on their very first snap. And it's Nakobe Dean. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We knew we were in store for some crazy blitz packages from this defense, and already one play in, and that linebacker gets home for the sack. Critical now for this offense to identify what you're seeing, and for this defense to continue to frustrate and get after the quarterback.
Throwing on second, Jackson. His first throw is an interception. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
That one right down the middle. And that's good for a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Hits his target. That's Durham Smythe. Brought to the ground as they hit him big on that play, Brock. Looks like they're marking the gain at about 25 yards.
First down, Ravens.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Walker going in motion left. Play action, here's Jackson. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Had it for a moment, but the hit jars it loose. Fortunate, Brock, that it did too, because that would have been a big strike otherwise. Instead, just 2nd down.
I love that. I mean, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
2nd down, here's Lamar. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself, and he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Jackson to throw it. That's caught for the 1st. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
1st down, Baltimore.
Slot man in motion left. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
Brought down back in the 27.
So 2nd and 13 now after that last catch wound up losing him 3 yards. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Good running here. He's across the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Derink Young to return this. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Now first carry here for Ashton Genty. A lot of space ahead. The 30. Gets the 10. And he gets home. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Genty goes in from 62.
Touchdown, Raiders.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one splits the uprights. And our score 14-7 now here in the 1st.
Ravens 7. Matt Gay to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Rasheen Ali on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Jackson. And a fight for the football is going to break up this catch. Good scrap downfield. Neither guy can come up with it. It's 2nd down.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
Jackson a throw on 2nd. Met at the catch point, and it's incomplete. A couple of defenders nearby. One of them makes the hit to break up that catch. 3rd down upcoming.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. This is going to be good for a new set of downs. In the end, about 16 yards on that play.
A gain of 16 yards. And a
1st down from the 42. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the 1st. It's a 14-7 game. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at 1st down here. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And to give him a couple yards on this 1st down completion block as he steps out after that. A couple of yards on the catch, leaves him 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Lamar back to throw. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Offensive line fast.
33 yards on the play. 1st down, Ravens.
Jackson throwing here. Buying some time left. Now here he goes. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But that's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
He gets loose down the right side. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Run drawn up here for Lamar. And he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Drive starts with Genty. Has a hole left, room to run. He mixes it in for the touchdown. Gay to add the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Ravens 14.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Ali to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Now here's Lamar. And this is going to wind up incomplete. Second down. Ooh, coming off a touchdown on their previous drive, you can almost feel the urgency up here, Brock. They want to add more.
Yeah, urgency and aggressiveness. Those are kind of the ingredients in the recipe for this offense, and certainly their success today.
After the incompletion, second and 10 once again from the 20. Now it's Lamar. And that one's going to be incomplete. Third down coming up.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here's Jackson to throw. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And they've got a first down. Give him a gain of 13 on that previous play.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Here's Lamar. Right back to him, but he can't make the catch this time. Defender waiting with that hit, forces it out. It's second down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time. That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
To the air on third and long. He rolls to his right. Ooh, it's nearly intercepted. Either way, he was breaking up that throw, Brock. He wanted the pick, but can't hang on. It hits the ground, so that's going to bring up fourth down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Fourth down. Here's Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On first down, Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocks down that runner.
Has him on the quick hitter. Toward the pylon, and he is in. Touchdown Raiders. Trey Tucker, a 34-yard effort. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Ali to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Jackson looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And brought to the ground as they hit him big on that play, Brock. It looks like they're marking the gain at about 25 yards. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
And the Raven first down.
Now it's Jackson. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it inside the 25. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Now there's a timeout. 3 seconds remaining. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. Loop knocks it through. And our first half ends with 3 points. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Tyler Loop to kick off.
All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. Young on the return. Shoves one away. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Here's the snap to Mendoza. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Couple of yards on the catch, leaves them 2nd and 8. Giving this to Genty. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that. You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
They'll go. It's Mendoza. Throw caught by his running back. And he's past the marker. That's good for a first. Coming through on 4th and 10. This drive continues.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Coming left is Genty. Past midfield to the 45. There's the hit, and finally putting an end to that one. Out of bounds after a gain of about 26. And that sets up a Raiders first down.
26 more yards.
New set of downs for them from the 31.
Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Chidobe, Awuzie, they're on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Mendoza on second. Brought in by his back here is Genty. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
17 yards.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And we won't have another snap. That is the end of our third quarter. It's the Raiders up by multiple touchdowns, and they've got the football. Back for the start of the fourth quarter, and they're going to start here with a first and 10. They give left side to Genty. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 11-yard line.
Mendoza working. Completed to his running back. And this might be the one that puts it away. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Genty, his 2nd of this game on the ground. So the rookie tacks on another touchdown. He's been one of the many factors in this one, Brock, where they're on their way to a win.
He's been awesome, and this is a good lesson for him here. You've got to continue to play add-on. You can never take anything for granted in this league, no matter what that scoreboard says.
Ravens 17. Matt Gay to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. He's got the squibber. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Chased out to his right. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I can imagine the more vocal guys on that defense, especially linebacker, safety, reminding the guys, hey, listen, nothing behind us, and when we get a chance to knock it down, one-on-one, we got to win these contested plays as they just did.
On 2nd down, Lamar buys time, rolling right. And he's going to go down here. Pressure gets him at the 23. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 13 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's 4th down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. Really, the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
Desperation time here. Vacates quickly left side. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. This is Mendoza. Dumped off to his running back. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Brock gets 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd down now for Mendoza. He's brought down. They got him at the 25. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Raiders can rest easy with a 3-score lead. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Mendoza now. That one's complete, right side. And he's got another one tonight. Touchdown Raiders. Ashton Genty gets another here in the 4th. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, and more than likely for more games to come. It'll be a little armchair quarterback after that call. Looks like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Scoring not enough, apparently. They want the ball back immediately. They've set up for an onside kick. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. Woo, Brock, I think it's pretty safe to say there might be some words exchanged at midfield following this one, huh? Definitely did not need to try that onside kick.
No, that one failed, and all it did was escalate the emotion. There's no question. We've seen some salty handshakes at the end of the game. Hey, keep those cameras rolling because there's going to be some explaining to do for that one.
He's going to keep it this time. So give him 10 before he steps out of bounds. That is good for a Baltimore first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Ravens.
Lamar back to throw. And down he goes on the wrong side of midfield. They got him at the 46.
Lamar
There's
Jackson
Crosby
sacked.
again.
A loss of 13
And that is his second of the
yards.
game.
It's second down.
Throwing on second, Jackson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Intended for Durham.
Just continuing to add to some film that's going to be a little bit hard to watch. This guy, you typically don't see completion percentage numbers like this. Very, very accurate guy. Not today. He's good.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Jackson's pass.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Dumps it off to his running back.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
They're lining up on the doorstep. Second and goal from inside the 1. He'll try to do it himself. He stopped, and I think technically this is going to go as a loss on the play, Brock, but that's still right on the edge of the goal line.
It's now third and goal.
He's going to keep this one, and the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. You got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
Matt Gay to kick on for Las Vegas.
And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Now it's Lamar. That pass pulled in by Henry. He's going to be forced out after he picks up about 19 yards. That's going to set up a Ravens first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into...
Oh, no, they get him yet again. There he goes on the right side. At the 20. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Gay to add the extra point. Sent right down the middle and good. And they pad their lead by 1.
Raiders 54, Ravens 17.
Looks like they want their offense back out immediately. Here comes an onside kick. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you... recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Now here's Lamar. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Fair to say he's just been all over the place in this one today. Some accuracy issues early. They gave him plenty of looks trying to get him into rhythm, but they just never could, and the incompletions continue to pile up.
And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Okay, I would characterize this one as a clunker. I mean, just in every way, and especially here in the second half. This defense has just dominated this poor offense.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
We've played 3 quarters here already, and those look like some fresh legs defensively, getting after the quarterback, forcing him out of the pocket, and forcing another incompletion.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And the Ravens make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for